Hey y'all. So I'm in Egypt right now. So far we have been to we started off in Cairo, and we've seen the Giza pyramids. We've seen all the pyramids in Cairo. We went to the Egyptian Museum. We actually did a lot. I can't even think of everything right now. I'm still in taking this process, but the real reason I'm talking to y'all because we're in Aswan right now, and we're on the Nile River cruise, and I just wanted to share with y'all my journey here because it's been deep. This has been a very deep journey, and I really feel like everyone who is on a spiritual journey, once you reach a certain level, you need to come here. You need to come here. The land itself is a different vibration, a different energy, first of all. It's so much I want to talk to y'all about. It's so much, and it's hard for me to just format how to bring it out. Like it's so much to say, but gratitude is number one. Just being grateful, learning how to be grateful. Okay, you see that solar plexus coming out of me. Just gratitude at the end of the day, because that's what I feel right now. Balance, groundedness, and gratitude, you know, and to be able to conquer your fears, and to be able to conquer your fears, to be able to conquer your those hurdles that you need to get over. Once you do, you know, there's going to be more hurdles that you're going to have to get over. Like, the spiritual journey is actually a life. If we was to put it in one word, life itself is a spiritual journey. You're never going to get to a point where you have no problems at all. You're never going to get to a point where you don't still have to grow and you don't still have to evolve. So just being grateful and present in the moment can take you a long way. Once you learn that, you know, it's no rush and stuff is still going to happen, and you just have to flow and grow. Once you really learn to embrace that, life is literally that simple. No matter what situation you're in, if you didn't die and you're still alive, it's gonna, you know, keep happening. You're gonna have ups, you're gonna have downs, but you have to flow. You have to learn the lessons, okay? A lot of stagnancy, when you have stagnancy in your life, especially when you've been working hard for something and it's just not happening, it's a lesson that still needs to be learned before you receive that blessing. And sometimes blessings can come in a form of scarcity. It can come in a way that seems negative, but it's really a tough lesson. You understand? And I just want to share with y'all something. And at first, you know, me and my good sister, we agreed we wasn't going to share this, but when it first happened, but after it happening, you know, after us being able to digest it and get what we needed from the situation, we decided that it is very important to share, you know, because it might help somebody. So, you know, we're Aries. Aries are risk takers, you know. And this land here is, this land has been through a lot, you know. This is the native land. It has been through a lot of destruction. I'll be showing y'all videos of the destruction, you know, and it's hard for them to make money. These people are very, very, very poor. Very, very, very poor, to the point where almost the entire city is beggars. Some are more aggressive than others, but it's also, you know, like in the States, it's a lot of crime and violence and killing on the street, and death, and people getting shot and robbed and stuff like that. Here, the crimes that happen here is more so kidnapping, especially tourists, because they make most of their money from tourists. Like the two main incomes of this country, of Egypt, is tourism, so people coming to visit, and natural gas. Okay, so people coming here to visit and spend their American dollars here is a major part of how they make their money. So the community and the city, the people, they surround themselves to hustle the tourists. You understand? But they can be very, very aggressive. But what I've learned from being here, 4 days maybe, is that it's just a part of their culture because of their conditions of living. So people can come to a hood in Cleveland and be like, dang, everybody mean here, but that's the conditioning of the city. You understand? So it's just about understanding the different cultures and the things they go through to make them like they are. So you know, we were, of course, I'm the type of person, I want to see the locals, you know what I'm saying? I want to see the city. I want to walk through and you know, catch a vibe, you know. And that's what we were doing. We were actually going to get some food from KFC, and then we tried to find a liquor store. So the mission was to go to KFC, get some food, go back to the hotel. But the liquor at the hotel is very expensive. It's literally like $60 for one shot of Hennessy. A double is $120. So we went, we ate at KFC, and as we were leaving out, we, you know, GPS the closest liquor store. So we kind of was just straddling around, you know, trying to find a liquor store. And they really don't have any liquor stores here. So this man in this vehicle, he I just so happened to look. First of all, it was a lot of weird things going on that we peeped that was going on, you know, that was kind of weird. So we gotta hurry up. But it was this one specific man in a black car, a Chevy Cruze to be exact. And we were walking up the street, and he was like, this is us walking, and he was like up here. And I just happened to catch him looking at me. And the way he looked at me, it hit my soul in a very dark way. And then I'm like, okay, this man is acting weird. Let's, you know, maneuver, you know. And he followed us for 10 minutes in his car. And as he was following us, we peeping other people staring at us on the phone. It was a whole situation that we really could have been taken. They really do that. It was an incident. It was so bad here at once, and this is why they stopped tourism for a long time, because people were on tour buses, you know, visitors from other countries coming here to visit, and they were on the buses, and there was an incident where the rebels in the city went on a bus and kidnapped 2 people. So now when people visit, the police follows every visitor. Like, it has to be through the government, and they have to follow you. Like, everything has to be in order, and you have to have a tour guide, even if it's a huge group of you, because it's dangerous. And they have at every tourism spot, hotel, I've seen it everywhere that tourists would go, besides, like, you know, where our stuff isn't available at. There is literally police posts up with their AKs out. So, you know, what I learned from that situation is have more discernment, for one. For two, listen to my intuition, because there was a lot of things happening. There was a lot of things happening, and I'm a person, I used to mistake my intuition for anxiety, but that anxiety is your intuition. You understand? So I just wanted to share that with you. That was a very, very, very hard lesson to digest, because it was a traumatizing situation, to the point where he was following us so much. We gotta do something. And there was a point where we had to stop, and we was like 6 minutes away from the house, and we you know what, we're just gonna run. We just gotta run to the hotel. We just have to run. And we literally ran. We turned that 6 minutes into like 2 minutes. But man, it's, first of all, Cairo is a huge city. It's like New York. It's people everywhere. So it's people all in the streets, and we just running through the crowd. And then the traffic is super crazy. People drive however they want to here, and it's all different kind of vehicles. Horse carriages. It's all type of stuff going on. So, that was a deep lesson. Because we were already informed not to even go out there in the first place. We were already informed it's not safe, especially for women by themselves. So that was a lesson also to, not following the rules and stuff, But other than that, this has, even that's the point. That situation was still beautiful. You understand? Even though it was scary, and in that moment, we thought, we were just thinking we gotta make it back to our babies. We have to. And it was very, very scary. It was very, very, very scary. Like a Taken type of situation, or a situation off a movie. But even that right there was a major, major lesson to us. To continue to evolve. You understand? That's something I had to learn in order to reach the next chapter of my life. So sometimes, when the lessons come, they not always pretty lessons. It's basically my point. And you have to continue to flow. You can't get stuck there. I had to. That night was very tough, but I woke up I prayed about it, what I'm saying? I thank the Most High for allowing us to make it through that, but I also had to process it in a way that would not restrict me from living my life. The old me would have processed it in a way where I was kind of sort of fearful and scarcity in every situation, but I didn't process it that way, because that's not how I'm made to live. I'm not made to live in fear, and I'm not going to let that situation make me live in fear. But I will heighten my awareness, and I will listen to myself now. So I just wanted to share, a quick little message with y'all. Peace and love.